Hey guys, it's Willie again. I wanted to do another video. This time I wanted to focus on the heart-brain connection. Way back in 1991, it was discovered that our heart actually has brain cells, and our heart is a little mini brain within our body, and it has its own separate memories, and it has its own separate feelings and emotions. And so this is a technique that I've just learned, and it's a really nice one, really good one to help us focus on our potential, help us focus on reaching our full potentials. And so when our heart and our brain are connected and communicating properly, we're just more in tune with how we're supposed to be on this planet as human beings. We tend to get way too stuck in our minds and way too stuck in stress, way too stuck in overthinking. And so all of our consciousness and all of our process is up in our head, and we're just in there way too much. So this practice helps us get back down into where our hearts are, where our emotion is, and that's a part of things that we need to focus on to really be a full, complete person. So when I do this practice or when I do this exercise, I like to hold my or touch myself in the spot that I want to focus on. So I'll take my hand and I'll put it on my heart, and I'll focus on that, and I'll focus on my heart, and I'll feel it. And then when I'll start to breathe, and it's kind of like you want to breathe deep into your stomach. So when you breathe deeply, you could get yourself much more calm and much more relaxed, and it allows you to focus more. And so this practice asks you to use your imagination to draw a connection between your heart and your brain. And so what I like to do, I physically like to close my eyes and I breathe deep. I breathe in for 5 seconds. Then I breathe out for 5 seconds. And I'll do this a couple of times and just get grounded and make sure my feet are flat on the ground, and I'm sitting in my chair and noticing like where my body is being supported in the chair. So right now my back is being really well supported and my glutes are really well supported, and so I'm really comfortable in this chair and feeling comfortable. And so from that point we'll use my imagination, and our imaginations are so powerful that our brain doesn't know what is real and what is imagined. So when you're using your imagination, your brain is actually processing it as something that's really physically happening. So that's why it's really important to think positive thoughts and to think good things, and because your mind really decides how healthy your body is going to be. And so from this point on, I'll do that breathing, and then I'll start to actually draw a line. And I'll picture that as I close my eyes, from my heart up to my brain, and then I'll draw that connection back down to my heart. And then I'll rotate it back up, and I'll rotate it down. And it could be a road, it could be a bridge, it could be any kind of connection. It could be cables, it could be auxiliary cords, it could be whatever you want it to be, having that connection. And so when our heart is really connected to our brain, our heart is actually the one that does all of the communicating. It tells the brain everything, and the brain is doing the processing. So the heart is actually the one that does the talking. And so when you do this practice, and you do it for 5-10 minutes at a time, you don't have to do it all the time. This is practice that you could do simply for a few minutes a day, just to get yourself grounded and to get yourself feeling stronger and healthier and happier. Like when you do this, you'll notice the tingly feeling in your arms and your hands and in your body, and when you're practicing this and you practice these kinds of breathing techniques, you're getting into the present moment, and you're getting out of your body's way so your body can do what it needs to do. It sets itself up to start healing you. It sets itself up to start cleaning out toxins in your body. And so when we overthink and when we stress, we got all of these chemicals in our brain are being fired off, and they're stopping our body from doing what it needs to do. So we got to get out of our own way some of the time. And so what you do is you draw that line, you focus, and you'll notice just you'll feel good, you'll feel happier, you'll feel more energetic. And so you hold on to your heart, breathe, draw that line. So you give yourself and your body a chance to do what it needs to do to heal, and then you get into the present moment where actually everything is okay in the present moment. There's nothing wrong. Everything is good. I'm fine. I'm not thinking about what could happen or what happened in the past. Like, the only time that we really have is in the present moment, and so we stay in that moment, and we become stronger, healthier, and just more self-aware of what's going on. So this is a good practice to just keep yourself strong and healthy, and you'll notice right away that you'll feel really good. And so hopefully this works good for you guys. I have a bunch more of these videos to keep coming out, and let me know how this works for you, and peace. We'll see you guys again soon.